I have a new toy, but it has an interesting definition of portable. I don't want to lift it on the bench when I want to use it, so I think I'll make a stand with A-frame sides for stability. I cut two 2x4s in half for the legs. I set the miter saw to 5 degrees and cut one end. I set a stop at just over 35 inches, making sure to keep the cuts parallel, and cut the other end of the 4 legs. After setting the saw back to 0, I set the stop to cut the 4 22-inch long sides. Then I cut the 2 18-inch lower short sides and the 2 15-inch upper short sides. Using some 90-degree corner guides, I make the upper box using 2 22-inch sides and 2 15-inch sides. I drill pilot holes and use 2 2.5-inch screws in each corner. I clamp a board on the top of the upper box to assist in lining up the legs. I butt them against the board and line them up with the edge of the box. I use 3 2.5-inch screws in each leg. With the stand flipped upside down, I temporarily screw a scrap block to hold the bottom box at 16 inches from the top. I fasten the box to that leg, and I use the level to keep it aligned as I fasten the other legs. I used 3 screws in each leg and drove some more screws from the inside on the top and bottom into the legs. Since my garage floor is uneven, I installed some leveling sliders to the feet. I used a square to help drill straight, hammered the nuts, and screwed in the sliders. I cut the bottom shelf out of some 1.5-inch OSB I had and cut 2 layers of 1/2-inch plywood for the top. I used the brad nailer to attach the bottom shelf. I also used it to attach each layer of the top shelf. Then I used screws to attach the top more securely. I placed the planer on the stand, lined it up, and marked and drilled the 4 hole locations. I used 4-inch hex bolts with a washer on top of the planer, another on the bottom of the shelf, and a lock nut. It ain't much to look at, but it'll get the job done. If you would like to build something similar, free plans are available at my website, and likely overpriced. Anyway, see the link in the description. You can join an exclusive club by liking my Facebook page or following me on Twitter. I post project previews, interesting articles, and silly nonsense, not necessarily in that order. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, share it with your friends, and subscribe. If you didn't enjoy this video, please share it with somebody who has chipped planer knives.